Wadum. Here we go. Ampa. In Kaiserslautern, Germany. Happy birthday to you, Mrs. Oduti Akenting, from your husband, Elder Uti Akenting, your brother Eric Ansong, Japan Boga, and your children Ella, Cherise, Tyrese, Morris, Patrice, all in Kaiserslautern, Germany. And one from Brigadier General Emmanuel Kotia to your dear wife, Mrs. Victoria Kotia. Happy birthday to you, Mrs. Victoria Kotia. Love and best wishes from General Emmanuel Kotia to you, Mrs. Victoria Kotia. Happy birthday. And this one says, happy birthday to the beautiful Becky of Modem Families Group Obuasi. Happy birthday, Becky. It's from Eugene Amwa Dakwa, North Jola Assemblyman. And Gimpa MC Otikoko Swanana 2. And this one says, our mom is 65 years old today. So happy birthday, Mrs. Victoria Usu Dankwa, a retired principal midwife at Pokwasi. Enjoy your birthday, Mrs. Victoria Usu Dankwa, from your 3 boys, Yad, Pa, Ima, Nana, and Koma, and your dear husband, Mr. PG Dankwa. They say God bless you. Happy 70th birthday, Mrs. Mary Sewa Kranting in East Legon. Enjoy your birthday, Mrs. Mary Sewa Kranting, from the Ongona Kwachi family. One to you, Sandra Arthur Kanta of St. John Methodist Church, Tantra Hills. Love from your husband George and the kids. Mr. Emmanuel Dra, you are the CEO of Semada Group Ghana. Happy birthday to you from Nicholas. Mr. Maxwell Kwekubuedo Premier Health Insurance, happy 60th birthday to you. Enjoy your birthday, Mr. Maxwell Kwekubuedo, on this 160 and counting. It's from your cousins, the dear Jiman and Ansa families to you. Cause I'm a work in progress, what's it? I am a one to my It's as a belated wish to my one and only dear wife and my roommate, Mrs. Linda Mamle Labi of the Ghana West Presbytery of the Presbyterian Church of Ghana. Belated birthday wishes to you, Mrs. Linda Mamle Labi, from your dear husband, Reverend George Labi, PRO, Presby Church of Ghana. Your children, Ben, Junior, Danny, Mina, Nanama, and Esther, a.k.a. Lady. Yesterday was your birthday, Mr. Eric Kingsley Amanyaku. It says, I thank God for your life and I'm grateful. Mr. Eric Kingsley Amanyaku, belated wishes with love from your dear wife, Mrs. Jamara Amanyaku, and also from the Asian family to you. Shouting out to you, Mr. Jimmy Quest. Happy birthday to you. My publics, wherever you there, I wish you a long time no see, Jim Quest. Happy birthday, bro. And this one says, happy birthday to Florence Senna Ajo Akoto, aka Auntie Flo Flo. You're 47 years old today. Florence Senna Ajo Akoto, special one from Senna and Sedinam. Mrs. Angela Lassisi of Zenith Bank. Happy birthday to you, Mrs. Angela Lassisi of Zenith Bank head office. It's also your 13th wedding anniversary. It's from your darling husband Latif, your children Nana Kofi, Ohineben Shira, Obahima Sedan, the entire family to you. Almost in Siwi. And Dr. Adom Edu Amoa says, I'd like to wish my friend and senior brother, His Lordship Akwesi Eninyeboa, the Chief Justice of the Republic of Ghana, happy birthday to you. God bless you, sir. It's from Dr. Adom Edu Amoa to you this morning. Chief Justice in Siwi. And to Mr. Hector Jojo Bonzi, happy 70th birthday. Mr. Hector Jojo Bonzi of Apam, Mount Zion Methodist Church. It's from JBS Ado in Apam to you. My wife, Evelyn Ofosu, is 53 years old today. Happy birthday, Evelyn Ofosu in New York, USA. It's from Benson Kwekwe, Samoa. And it's your birthday issue, Chawe of GH Articles. Enjoy your birthday issue, Chawe of GH Articles. It's from all your friends to you. Lieutenant Kanalaba Machi in Siwi. Ishmael Jekum Hene in Siwi. And it says, happy birthday to Amma Nyame, aka Mama Chisi. Amma Nyame, aka Mama Chisi of Pillar 2, happy birthday to you. And happy birthday, Mrs. Patty Youngson of the Ministry of the Interior. And one to Detective Inspector JC of CID Headquarters. It's from Pokwa Wendy 101 to all of you. Samobakaya weekend ye tremo ye nyane ntiese akobo teacher ni bitio e Cape Coast. Head teacher bi ama yem hihie esuni dede eba ho. Yenkwa homa no so nyane ntiese ya chubi DSP Irene upon your Central Regional Police PRO. DSP Irene mache.
Yenyo.
Apombo kode.
Nyamia tombo.
Nyamia dom adepache ye nyane ntiese Mosaka obi sanete.
By choice and okay.
About saying,
you made that a year and then inside bra as the tea, you know. And I activate informant. You see, Enra any yan is to get say a year suspect be almost to say as seminal AC walk on a mono. None of Oma police associate Yapakofa.
Na mokofa no na etesen mo nhwehwemu tesen
for now na dey ya take statement on one more or way nchen ya or boy it's say no dey ye ni say information I gather may lead us to a more arrest and no point.
Na suspect no question on your teacher ni.
If I show you no credit.
Only her teacher when you na child you school back kwana.
If I show.
So far, more establishing motive be and manabanasa.
So far no, they are gather no patches and now I want someone go now with you and cheat a crack a woman. And that also assembly business and also be between and also police and my lead is saying between applicant. For now, they are suspect or boy. Na
suspect on one treat you na say obi fufro.
And no, you establish a fena, start investigation into that. And see a shop point say, and try to bring you back up will be any other places.
At this point, in between the Indian to draw.
It's too early.
It's too early. Okay. Right, you. And you're betraying your mania samba between your course. Yeah, that's be brave. DSP Irene upon your Central Regional Police PRO. Mbakaya teaching me be head teacher be a bone to a Cape Coast. And I say Omasaka suspect bakwa or no so a yet teacher ni nene chadie with the same school now. Mama suma omo yenhwehwem yebeti omonka. Irene and your name Achu. Welcome to old age. Apparently yesterday was your 40th birthday, Irene and your name Achu. It's from your family and the Kokrokoo Club to you. And then also happy birthday DSP Phyllis Tete. DSP Phyllis Tete, you're the District Crime Officer at Kaneshi Police Station. Happy birthday to you from your husband Ahoni Tete and Isaac Ejakwa. Reverend Father Dennis Opoku, you're the chaplain at Tema Senior High School. It's your birthday today, Reverend Father Dennis Opoku. You're the chaplain at Tema Senior High School. Happy birthday to you. God richly bless you. Hallelujah. And shouting out to Mr. Kweku Obri Yaboa of the Eastern Regional Hospital. Happy birthday to you, Mr. Kweku Obri Yaboa. It's from your wife, your children, Globus, and also from me to you. Happy birthday, bro. One goes out to Lady Joe Candy, aka Ocean Zill Woods. Lady Joe Candy of Etibian Nursing and Midwifery Training College. It's from K Dansu to you. And happy birthday, Jeff Kunedu Ado, NPP Eastern Regional Secretary. It's from Mr. Christian Okonfuado, Presec Legon. A belated wish to you, Mrs. Phyllis Osei-Boateng. Hope you had a happy birthday, a great birthday, Mrs. Phyllis Osei-Boateng. Belated wishes to you. One to Mrs. Victoria Dodu of Ofankor. Happy birthday number 74, Mrs. Victoria Dodu of Ofankor. It's from your son-in-law and your daughter Na Dodua Dodu and the entire family to you. Wishing Jeff Kunedu, Eastern Regional Secretary of the NPP, happy birthday. It's from Don Pino and the entire family. And Lady Perpetual Ewuku, aka Baby Boo or Amma Sight. Happy birthday from K Dansu to you. Yes, Sankra Humanusano Pay. MP Emma North Tongue, a Samuel Okujeto, a Blackwa. MP Major.
Hey, Chairman General, Major So.
Boko dear.
Yamiadomo, aware.
Ah, Danyamiasi. Divine selection to your praise. Nah, still I may train still intimate train. Me GD. What they assemble to draw a asemankophobia can, but coming from you, it gives it a lot of weight. We am Rashid Bedrini or say arrest big men doing galamsey. A Blackwa charges a government. Why would you scale it up to this point?
Yo, that's it. I mean, charity for you know.
So that's it.
Pieces from Fosse. And Crepan said, mature crat idea. May a number of recommendations. So, we are involved in the nation building exercise, and especially as members of parliament, the people expect you contribute your quota meaningfully. And these are recommendations that I also intend to take up in parliament. Once the house has been on recess, returning. I'm starting with advocacy to trigger some national discourse, some national debate, which will help us enrich the whole exercise now with the cross-fertilization of ideas. By the time you present it and our parliament, working with the ministers responsible, we can hopefully get the needed policy amendment and policy changes in this whole fight, because I've been asking myself that since this whole Galamsey fight started, you can go even back to the President Mahama era, come to President Akufo-Addo in the first term, Oka is willing to put the presidency on the line, so that what it meant is even if he doesn't get the second term, because of Galamsey, he doesn't mind. Up to the current operation, your friend, Operation Halt, which is being led by my good friend Abu Jinabo, and then others. I see the Environment Minister, Sanitation Minister, Information Minister, and the Defense Minister, who are spearheading this, working together with the soldiers and the task force. But maybe even with this Operation Halt, the modus operandi are the same. Why are we doing the same thing and expecting different results? President Akufo-Addo started where he put his presidency on the line. Same modus operandi, and Operation Vanguard, and the soldiers, and they arrive at the pit, they arrest the small flies, the folks who are digging the pits, and excavators. Previously, now you're confiscating excavators, but when the excavators started flying away, they started getting missing. This time you see, it is all the same modus operandi. I'm asking, sir, all these years, and Banisena, Yentumi Enchi, just one architect, one actual financier, one McCoy, the real McCoy, sir, or more year behind these Galamsey operations. Because Chairman General, wouldn't pass to start a Galamsey operation, you need millions of Ghana cedis. Uko online to check the price of an excavator, even second-hand excavator. Unkra $200,000 at the minimum. We are talking about millions of Ghana cedis with other equipment. The cost of mercury, the cost of cyanide, all those chemicals, and yet agro. The real perpetrators are not those small boys, the youth who are in the mud, who are very dirty, who are risking their lives in the pit, and only God knows how many of them die every week in those unprofessional pits that are dug without any expertise. They risk their lives. Those people are excavators now. That would not lead us to the real perpetrators. In this, my writer, I have made a few humble suggestions.
Okay.
I have said, excavators, no. Instead, say you best shit or more on site. Excavators, you know, were chassis numbers. Through those chassis numbers, and now the technology is available. When you enter the chassis number into a software, it can give you the history of that excavator. When the manufacturer, when importer, when a cotoyer.
Yeah.
That is the same system for cars, which Interpol uses, Ghana Police Service. Omunya chassis number now, they can track, and they can even know, say, car now we're driving on, stolen, and now when you say these days, if you take your car for servicing,
yes,
the technology is even so available, sir. Or more year routine servicing, they can tell when they enter the chassis number, they can tell, sir, car now would be about for servicing, what toy legitimate, and now say it is a stolen vehicle.
Yeah.
The same way that technology exists for the excavators, and through that technology, it will lead us to the real keeping of more imported excavators with, and now more toy excavators to perpetrate this illegality. Why are we not interested in that? Why are we not interested in getting to the bottom to know those who are the money bags, the real financiers who have, as it were, masterminded this whole Galamsey operation? It's easy to get at them. The other proposal, so am I, and they said, let us agree, sir. These small boys are here, for their freedom. Let's make them an offer, sir. Instead, say, then we go and put you a counterback. We are prosecuting you. The last Galamsey fight, Oka in 2016 manifesto, we are told that over 3,200 small flies were arrested. The boys around the pits, those who were digging the pits and all, through Operation Vanguard. I'm asking myself, sir, those over 3,000 people, couldn't we have made them an offer, sir? Lead us to the big men. Why mo na omo employ mo? Why mo na omo recruit mo? Why mo na omo tie mo ka? If you follow the chain, nipa na oye recruitment, nipa na o tie omo ka, it will lead us to the end of the change. The real McCoy, the baron who is sitting at the head of the pyramid. Because through following the money, following the chain, right from who recruited these small boys, as they give us information on who recruited them, when we get who recruited them, he will also let us know who asked him to do the recruitment.
Into like a plea bargain kind of thing.
Fantastic. Into these small flies can help us get to the top. Because in this whole fight, it's like we are not interested in those at the top, the masterminders. Because we'll keep coming back to square one. This tactics, somebody's operandi, is not new. Now you're rushing new soldiers, and always soldiers no crowd, they become complices, so we keep changing them. And Jetiana also, they become part of the problem. Because we have left the money back, and so they can easily influence people. They are comfortable with their money. It's easy for them to influence soldiers, influence task force members, because Ukoshi excavator Bakwa, the amount of money we hear they make from this gold business, I mean, in a few hours, they have paid for that excavator now, Wakwakoshi. It doesn't affect it. The other proposal, so am I here in this write-up, is that where is Iyoko in this whole fight? This is an organized crime. Uka Iyoko mandata. Iyoko has jurisdiction. They should get involved. Now, Iyoko should start freezing the bank account. There are lawful ways of freezing bank accounts of people you suspect to be engaged in this Galamsey. All of this is about hitting at the real masterminds, the perpetrators in chief. It's who freeze on more accounts, who seize on more properties. That is where you then touch them. And you notice that once you do that, freeze their bank accounts, you confiscate their assets legally. I mean, you don't even need to be worrying about sending soldiers to the field, and because you will have cut the chain from the top. There will be no leadership anymore, no money to finance the business, and our river bodies will begin to return to normal. Our forest cover will be protected. All of this mercury, cyanide, lead, unknowingly, which is leading to cancer. And now we are seeing the rise of beds that are showing deformed children and children with cancer and all of that. We can get to the end of this suicidal path that we have taken. In summary, all I'm saying is yen targeting the kingpins. I have even asked one of the other suggestions, and he said, why can't we even put out some handsome reward? Sir, beyond all of this, following the money, following the trail, those importing the excavators, freezing the accounts and all of that, we can also put out a prize money. Sir, if it is 100,000 and now 150,000 cities for OBIA or war information, leading to a kingpin, leading to the arrest of a real McCoy. Let us do that and see just how much information we can get so that we get, because my view after all these years of doing the same thing and expecting different results, and it's unless we get to the real perpetrators and round them up, this will always come back to square one and we will keep failing. And now finally, I have also said, all the political parties, this is a time for honesty and sincerity. All the political parties, including my own political party, Yen declares zero tolerance policy for party financing from Galamsey overlords at all levels. Because we hear the rumors, we have the suspicions. Even if we say we don't know for a fact, there are people who know them, who work with them in the communities and all of that. We know. And the political parties should publicly denounce this Galamsey party financing. Make it clear, say our political parties are not available for their dirty money.
But how can you enforce that?
Let's stop them from infiltrating, standing for party position, constituency chairman, regional chairman, all those things. Because the political parties, it has become an insurance avenue. These Galamsey kingpins are getting involved. They are either financing people who cannot speak up, who cannot expose them, who cannot deal with them. And as they themselves are deciding to come in to the party, stand for positions. And in this country, if you have a political party position, it's like you then become untouchable. You buy insurance. And the political parties do have a role to play. And so far, we haven't seen all the political parties coming together, denouncing this whole Galamsey thing and saying, look, these are the various modalities, the strategies we are putting in place. Let there be a conference of a sort. Political parties, especially the leading ones, MPP and NDC, come together. And then we say that, look, we are publicly denouncing these Galamsey operators, Galamsey overlords. Our parties are not available for your dirty money. All of you, when there are these rumors, when there are suspicions, say you are Galamsey kingpins, you'll be investigated. As part of the vetting process, you will not be allowed to contest for positions in our party at all levels. If we do these things, suggestions we have made here, then we can be sincere with the approach, and we can expect different results. But until we do these things that target those at the top, this same modus operandi. Now you're descending on a concession. Now you're CV champagne, you're she excavator. We think that will solve the problem. Over the years, our own history teaches us that it doesn't work. Let's change the strategy. Now let's get to the top. The real perpetrators. Let us not fear them. That's why I conclude my write-up by saying that only fearless truth and unquestionable integrity can be a saving grace. We are not pure in our integrity and sincerity to get to the bottom of it. By going after those at the top, please, let us stop wasting the time of everybody. We will go nowhere.
Now, Mimi Sasa say o can say yen fast house strategy in say na wa cheche mu nyina ya. Ebi wo ho a how do we ensure say ade na nkwa dane a witch hunt? Obi wo ho a ebi ana oye genuine mining, small scale mining. Na ye de na kofra esa ne say ye ti soja fo nsem ya. Ya titi bi mu say omo de omo documents omo de ye adwuma so soja fo na be show excavators no equipment. How do we ensure that?
Brilliant question. My view is that you're starting from the top.
Yeah.
Say say cheat the overlords now. And no crown ever boy for us to differentiate between the genuine legal miners from, because the way I hear and we ignore, we don't want to know about the top. It's like we are just blinded from the top. Say we don't know. Say it takes millions of Ghana cedis to start an operation, and Yoko is not involved. Our intelligence agencies are not involved. This is more of brainwork than just buga and Ayakoshi and all of that. But so far, no, it has just been the buga approach without recourse to intelligence gathering and following the intelligence and the money trail to get the real perpetrators. In China, we are even now seeing a situation where some people are claiming that, oh, I'm a legal man, I have a legal concession, I'm licensed to operate, and you have come to destroy my equipment because of the way I air call. You know, my view is that say 2 years ago, that's we are aiming at the real perpetrators who are hiding. Because if you have the right license, who are a legal miner, you don't need to hide. You are willing to provide every information, who are documenting. And after we have done that, and we know those who are hiding, who are trying to, as it were, remain in the dark, no? And then we use intelligence, get our, national security apparatus. This is what they should be doing, not chasing journalists all over the place. We will be able to get to the bottom and end the year with hand. Because through that, through the intelligence gathering, using technology, the chassis numbers of these excavators, tracking their history, who brought them in, who paid for it, and all of that, we can look. Even mercury importers, or more importing mercury, or more importing cyanide, and all of that. Using that, following that trail, we can easily know where the quantities are going, and all of that. I am saying, sir, it is through a process that targets those at the top, the real financiers. That is how come we can even easily, differentiate. Confusion in Kopa, it will look like it's just a witch hunt, and even those who are doing legal, legitimate business are being targeted. It is the only way. Because if we leave the people at the top comfortably, they will just keep, laughing at us. They cross their legs, and always when they see how we are going, where the task force is concentrating on, then they move their equipment to another place. They will just change strategy. They should not be ahead of us. Those of us who want to defeat this thing, let's be more sophisticated than we are doing. Yen change the approach. Now yen target the masterminders. Once you target the source, there will no longer be supplies, and everybody, those boys, they will leave the site.
Now, this thing about political parties, for example, say I'm trying to say Samuel Okuja to a black woman minimo okwa kujina MP biom. Na usuni me say bia journalism na me. Na mabaso mpesa me support campaign into X amount of money. Usu jimidi no aji. Ebia na me so me galamse ni obeye den ho.
Intiana me ka say political parties, by the time I get national, once the earlier suggestions might say Yoko, the national security, the intelligence wing of the national security apparatus, they would have done some work, because once we change the mindset, they say, okay, we are going to target those at the top. and we are going to follow the money trail, get to know, even track their accounts, freeze their accounts, and all of that. They can then share that information with the political party. The political parties will now be informed. And remember, sir, beyond the sophistication, there is also the other layer of people who the political parties know. Because in all these parties, we will sometimes hear, so this is what he does. If the political parties are cooperating with national security, with Yoko, and we are sharing information, exchanging information, it will be easy. It will be easy. And political parties, will become a good source. So it's just about integrity in leadership and being truthful to ourselves. If we want to be truthful, we want to be sincere, and we declare, say, look, our political parties, we don't want any calamity. Just like our law does not allow for foreign finance of political party activity. Let us just ensure, and let's be sincere, because we know it's become an existential threat when we are all dead and gone, because there's massive pollution. We have drunk mercury, cyanide. There's no water even to drink anymore. The forest cover is gone. The last tree goes, the last man dies. Where will our political parties be? The political parties themselves have a vested interest in being part of the solution, in cleaning up this mess. And it all comes back to truth, sincerity, integrity, and most importantly, collaborating with the intelligence operatives and agreeing, say, the people at the top is what we are going for. We want to really get the architects. And yes, Chairman General, we'll be back to square one. A year from this time, we will still be looking at images of our river bodies that have all become mud. And Ghana Water is saying they are closing down their treatment plants because Omuntumi and processing and Mayano and all of that.
Bisa, one very difficult one for me to ask, but I have to. Images are your home members of a political party. In the last election, Omako Galamsey areas, I promise you, how do you reconcile our position of some people in your party to this call by you say we should have zero tolerance for Galamsey?
I don't see it as a difficult question at all. In this business, as I say, you can't cry. Me, I was a member of the manifesto team, and I made suggestions, especially on youth development, job creation, and international relations, because I'm ranking member of the Foreign Affairs Committee. There is no part of the NDC manifesto that we said, sir, illegal mining, illegality, no bekoso kra aproso more. Enti nipa okoyi kasa I was your NDC member is totally out of the line, and he must be condemned. That must be condemned. That message is not endorsed by the party. The flag bearer does not support that. It's totally out of line. And you see, our politics, and Obi Koye Bibina said, because he belongs to my party, I won't condemn it. I will not criticize it because we are one party. It's not a party of angels. All the parties, it's not full. It's not full of angels. As I speak to you now, that would not be good. It may me myself even admit later, said, yeah, I should be corrected. I should be condemned when it happens. That is the only way. That is not the position of the party. And what must be done? And they said, all the political parties to admit, sir, this whole Galamsey thing, until we are all interested in getting to the top. In any case, the process these guys are making, I'm told that they don't even give even up to 5%. And even if they were giving all the 100% to the two major parties, it's not the issue. The real issue is this is not only an organized crime. a crime against our very existence. We are just on a path to mass murder where we will all die. Indeed, all the political parties must come together. And within our political parties, there must be a zero tolerance policy. Obi kokasa sana, you condemn the person, sanction the person. Obi a galamsey operator, he must know that there is no space in your party for him to either come and finance and answer, come and contest a position. Indeed, a certain truth. And leaders of our party, when they know even this investigation, we should be able to track our own. And I don't know what happened to us. Oh, Chairman Rollins, his own cousin suffered firing squad. He did not intervene. You know, when you have leadership, that look, I don't care whose ox is God. Even if you are my general secretary, and now we are my national chairman, and national youth organizer, and now we are regional chair, regional vice chairman. That's the evidence is clear. Intelligence operatives, they have followed the trail. It's clear you imported these excavators, this concession. You are the one who mobilized the boys. Who now we are financier, and you have to be prosecuted. You must end up in jail. You must lose your position. So be it. The party does not protect you. It's the only way, It's the only way. And yes, sir, if we continue, sir, it's just a lip service, it's just a biased way, half-hearted effort. We don't want to step on certain toes. We don't want to affect some big men at the top. And we will come back. You know very well, Chairman General said. In no time, we will be back to square one. And Operation Halt will become like Operation Vanguard. There will be no result. The water bodies will get worse because the real McCoys, they've crossed their legs now. Now it's just time to chill, take their wine, and enjoy the proceeds
and re-strategize.
Re-strategize. When the heat is over and all the noise making is over, because how long can my friend Abu Jinapor stay in the bushes? He will have to come back to Accra and run his ministry in his office and take care of other agents. And everybody will have to. And in this country, since the PFDC era, anytime you set up a task force, my view is that task forces should not last for more than 2 months. Because check, right from the ports, citizens vetting committee, anytime you set up a task force, and 3 months, they become part of the problem. They are consumed, by
the system,
by the iniquities of the whole, enterprise, and they don't deliver any results. And the only way, is to go after the
kingpins. My very final question, may follow while right up from your last but one paragraph. I'm quoting you. It says, "I am just thinking aloud on how the latest round of Galamsey fight wouldn't end up as a farce like all the others." Wouldn't you say Operation Halt?
Oh, there be because my follow closely and they say, tell me anything different now from Operation Vanguard. And earlier ones, also under NDC, and NDC for power, President Mahama Bresso. Same modus operandi. Same, just you descend with soldiers, now she excavators, then we round up the small flies. Up to now, Nipa back one keeping. Yabeka say, oh, Nipa we were chair or nona or toy excavators where we have evidence. He imported all these equipment. He brought down the Chinese. Because Chinese, I don't know any town in China. It will take a Chinese man to come for me and take me to China. Okay, somebody there, a chief perpetrator or nona or invite the Chinese folks who leads them into the forest areas. They don't know our country. Even if they have maps, they have all kinds of sophisticated GPS, they don't know. The people will have to lead them. The only way is to go after the top. To the extent that all these years, even after Anas investigation those who were caught on tape, no prosecution, nobody has been sanctioned. It should tell you that if we don't change the modus operandi, if we don't go for those at the top.
Yeah.
And it is always these are just for the cameras, Ominia. They are just
for sure.
They just give us some temporary relief at the level of the conscience. So we are trying to do something, but in terms of sustainable, permanent solution, there, we must go for the kingpins, the overlords, the barons at the top. That's the only way.
Well, we'll keep the discussions going. We too, our only way is to keep talking about it. Inti, yeah, that's when you had a pay. And thanks for the write up. Yabeka Setri.
Sure.
Samuel Okujeto Ablakwa, MP, North Tong, was also a ranking member for Foreign Affairs, or Rachibidrim, or Chokra Tebina, Hunkomo, and Yanino Edi Anope Efa, Galamse Hum, or Patches as Yapesi Chinkrofonedia, and Yapesi Jaidia, or Modio Musica Shimno. Kokrokoo for no, Yahomnian show. And Chibia will go and do sports this morning. It says, happy birthday to DPW Sergeant Cynthia Opong. Enjoy your birthday, Sergeant Cynthia Opong of the regional CID Accra. And congratulations to 2004 Winneba squad. 17 years today after passing out as excellent police officers. Wishing Miss Francisca Gonyui. Enjoy your birthday, Miss Francisca Gonyui of the Ministry of Communications. Happy birthday to you. It's from Samote Adano, photojournalist with a graphic. To you, Kwame Chumesi Dankwa, a.k.a. Trotsky. Have a great birthday, Mr. Kwame Chumesi Dankwa, a.k.a. Trotsky. You are the chairman of Bekwa Youth Football Club. It's from Mr. and Mrs. Poku Apia of Absa Bank to you. Mr. Uswans of Total Kwesimintim. It's your birthday. Happy birthday, Mr. Uswans of Total Petroleum Kwesimintim Service Station. It's from Yoko Intadi to you. It says, we'd like to wish our mom, Madame Elizabeth Ikuya Iyeboa of St. Anselm Anglican Church in Sunyai. Happy birthday, number 71, Madame Elizabeth Ikuya Iyeboa. It's from the family in Sunyai, in Worcester, USA, and everywhere. And the last one before sports, belated wishes to you. Mrs. Mary Dugu Jojo G, a.k.a. Ma Mary of Kokrokoo Clinic Kanishin. Belated wishes to you. It's from Michael.